All right, guys. Next, on to the NFL draft. Jansen, what are your thoughts on the draft?
I think Baker's going to be the first quarterback drafted. He's not going to do anything in the NFL. I think Saquon Barkley's going to be the first running back drafted.
Wow. Wow.
Shit. What do you think
That's
Saquon's going to do, though?
That's it?
In the NFL, no, I think Saquon Barkley will do fine. I will say that I don't think he's going to be.
That's the same
What
shit.
people are making him out to be?
Yeah, no, I think we're going to see in the NFL what we saw this last year in college.
With like a Derrick Henry.
Ooh, really? Like a fade? Like, is it a fade
No,
out?
I want to say like a fake, but I want to say like some games you're like, oh, look at this guy, and some games you're like, oh, look
Like
at
Kareem
that
Hunt.
guy.
Did you watch his last game, though?
I'm
How
gonna
was it?
say
Did you watch his last
I
game?
didn't watch his
prime
last
time?
game, no.
like a Derrick
Did
Henry.
you watch that game? He had like 9 yards in the first half. Like, it's like,
He is
ain't good. You know,
He is up and down.
against Ohio State, he had a bad game. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting draft class. I'm looking at the mock drafts right now. There's a lot of QBs going.
It's porn.
It is actually gay porn. There's actually a lot of quarterbacks.
2018, that's legal.
Huh?
What? No.
What? Ex-gender porn. There are a lot of QBs going first in the top of the draft. I think Saquon will. They have him going to the 49ers, which I think that's an interesting. Oh shit! I think that's an interesting grouping with him and Garoppolo.
Wait,
Yeah.
What pick is that to the 49ers?
Ninth.
Ninth.
Oh.
As of right,
Okay.
well,
Ninth. As of right now.
Well,
Okay.
No. It will stay like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
Well, unless they
there's
trade.
There's a coin toss between the 49ers and the Raiders.
Well, the Raiders aren't going to take a running back.
Well, yeah. So,
But,
it's either the 9 or the 10 pick.
But I do like that. I do like that grouping with Jimmy G and
You
Saquon.
don't think the Raiders would take Saquon Barkley?
Mm-mm.
Really? Okay.
I don't.
the Raiders need defense.
That's true.
But like, why wouldn't they? Because you got to think that soon they're going to be without Marshawn again.
But they're not in
it's
immediate
bonus how
need.
bad,
Who's that young
how
guy
bad
they have?
their
Okay.
defense is bad.
They're not in immediate need. That's not what they
Gotcha.
need first. Yeah, really, it's kind of projecting how you'd think it would fall. Dustin did say about the Washington quarterback.
You like that?
The Wyoming.
The Wyoming quarterback. My bad, Josh Allen. They have him going to the Broncos, which seemingly.
You know what I don't like about that? Like I feel like that's so similar to the Paxton Lynch thing, and they already have Paxton Lynch. And he doesn't work out.
He doesn't.
I just feel like it's like not that big name school, and then they're coming and just hoping that like he didn't
They
play all that
play
much
him,
in college.
yeah.
And I don't like that pick. Like I would rather them take I honestly
Rumor has it.
I'd rather take Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, no, it's fine. Baker Mayfield right now is projected to go to the Jets, which they are in desperate need of a quarterback who's not sucked massive balls. I mean, they are fucking.
Hey,
somehow they won a couple games. I don't know how.
McCown
did not do bad. No shade thrown on McCown, but
Was that Robbie Anderson or Ryan Anderson?
Robbie Anderson's a fucking beast. I'm on my fantasy team. Thank you. But he's gonna be a star, I think, in the league as a wide receiver. Baker Mayfield, he's kind of a dual threat quarterback. I hope he doesn't rush as much as he is now in college in the NFL because that barely ever works. But the Jets definitely do need a top tier quarterback to be any kind of threat in the league. And I don't know. I think it's gonna turn out how we think it's gonna turn out, pretty much for the most part. But if the draft had to stop me anything, most of the time, we're not really talking about the top player going in the draft. They're usually not the one who's blowing up the league or is the chatter. It's usually some random ass motherfucker who just kind of takes a
Like
league by
Deshaun
storm.
Watson, kind of.
Mhm.
Like a lot of teams
Yeah,
passed
yeah.
on him.
That's all I got.
Like, look, Myles Garrett, first overall pick. He didn't really do much this
Well,
year.
he played very well.
But he was injured, and so he's injury prone.
Terrible
You
pick.
can't be good if you don't play.
Exactly.
You gotta play games.
Terrible pick with the amount of quarterbacks Browns went through.
Yeah, I say didn't somebody skip on Deshaun Watson twice in the draft?
Yeah.
And Carson Wentz?
No.
No, this draft
The
was
same
tough.
team skipped on him
Yeah,
twice.
it was the Browns.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I remember
Well,
seeing
the Browns
And
are
the-
obviously the best ran organization that's ever
And
been
the Chiefs.
created.
that. Hey, congrats on that 0-16, buddy.
It's impressive to suck that bad at
It's
really.
Yeah.
impressive to be the second team to never win a game,
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
I haven't seen that much sucking since my iPod Touch in like
Even
middle
the
school.
Sixers know how to fucking win games while tanking.
Yeah.
As far as the draft goes for me, I think Sam Darnold he's gonna go with the Browns. Like, it's just the Browns, they gotta do something. What really discouraged me this year is how easily the 49ers got Garoppolo. And I know there's that.
Well, you have Brady.
Well, there's that conspiracy theory
tipped the
going
hat,
around that
yeah.
like
Belichick.
Belichick was friends with someone who's friends with the 49ers general manager. And I get that, but I mean, like, they have to be looking at how well Garoppolo did these past couple of games and really shooting themselves in the foot over it.
Yeah,
I would have offered them what they have. They have the first pick of the draft this year and the fourth pick of the draft this year. I would have legitimately offered both of those first round picks. Jimmy Garoppolo, I would have done it in a
But
heartbeat.
I would argue that with because Belichick is sabotaging the Patriots, so he would decline that because he wants the Patriots to suck after he leaves, so his legacy is better.
Okay, but regardless of that,
He's a selfish prick.
regardless of
A lot of
that, we're
fucking
not going to
conspiracy
get into
theories
that.
going on.
They have to just keep taking
Sheffield
quarterbacks
also
till they hit
leaves.
one. Like you gotta. And
Word.
a lot of people
Word.
were confused whether Darnold was going to be the man or Rose was going to be the man. But when they ended up playing each other, Darnold got the best of them in the match. I feel like he had the better game. He goes through his projections better. He doesn't fall in love with one route. You can see him look at all of his options throughout the field. And I think he's the more complete quarterback. But I know he has come out and said stuff along the lines of like, I'm not sure if I'd want to play for the Browns. Like that's obviously discouraging,
Well,
but
Who does though?
yeah, exactly. But I
wouldn't.
I think that's who they should go. They should go with him and hope for the best. A couple picks I like is if you take a look at the Bears pick, they need a wide receiver, and a lot of people think they're taking that Texas A&M wide receiver. I don't know his name.
Christian
But-
Kirk.
Who?
Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. I wouldn't be surprised if Calvin Ridley stuck in there. I mean, they're two very good wide receivers. Honestly, I think they're both going to be great in the NFL. So that's an interesting pick to look forward to. And also, we already touched base on it when he was bringing up the Denver pick. Like I said before a little bit, I don't like the whole Josh Allen pick because it's so similar to the Paxton Lynch situation. It's like this college quarterback who did great in this conference, but it's a weak conference. Like I think they should go big or go home. And I know maybe they can make something happen. They can trade up for a quarterback. I mean, they're keeping their head coach. I think that just came out today.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I mean, they're one of those teams. They're like kind of like the Giants were this year. They get a quarterback, they're a playoff team.
Same thing for the Ravens, honestly.
But like, remember going into this year, the people were saying the Giants and the Broncos
fuck.
were both Super Bowl contenders,
The
and they
Giants
both,
were a big favorite. for
and
the
they
Super Bowl.
both finished last in their.
Yeah.
Injuries hurt the.
As much as I
Giants
hate
a lot.
Odell, he does have a big
It
effect.
does have a big impact. So the draft's going to be
That's why
interesting.
receiver in the game, boy.
You know, shit comes up in these next 4 months. It's a long time away. I think it's going to be another active draft like it's been the past couple years. A lot of first round trades, a lot of surprises. Last year was surprises to me. I didn't see any of that coming.
Yeah.
I see the draft like every other draft. You got your occasional quarterbacks, you got your tackles, you got your D-backs. A lot of ifs and buts, but this year there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks taken. I'm not sure where they're going to be taken. Obviously, the 1-2 are going to be quarterbacks regardless. The Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, like Dustin was saying, it's up in the air who's going to take who. But I do believe the Browns will take Sam Darnold, and I believe the Giants will take Josh Rosen. And I believe Josh Rosen will have a better career than Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold, even though Sam Darnold is better than Josh Rosen, he's going to get stuck with the Browns. He's going to suck like every other quarterback with the Browns. And he's not going to make
He's gonna
it.
get added to that list of.
Yes, he's going to be
That's
added
all
to the
this
list.
is.
And Josh Rosen, he's more wired to be like the New York guy, the big city. He's more wired to like
Pretty
that
Yeah,
atmosphere
'cause
than
he's-
Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is more down to earth, and Josh Rosen's more like I'm gonna fuck you up. He earlier in the season
He was
said,
saying kids should get paid.
yeah, school doesn't matter. He's just here to play sports. Like
He's that guy. He's that
Oh,
guy.
dude, I
so,
fucking love
He's that-
I
him.
think he's set for what
He's big
New
into
York
the
is going to
media
be
game,
given
like,
to
yeah,
him.
no,
Yeah.
He's I'll give you that. He's New York.
Yeah.
He is. But like, we'll also sit
I
here.
like
Are
him.
they gonna draft a quarterback?
Who?
I think they will.
Giants.
Oh, the Giants.
They'll draft him,
Yeah.
and then
They need
Eli
him.
Manning will mentor
Shadow.
him.
Somewhere in the draft.
It'll be like a Brett Favre, Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
I'm not saying Josh Rosen's gonna be no Aaron Rodgers, but I think it's gonna be that type of situation. And the pick that interests me a lot though
Stump's a little
is
set.
what is it at here? The Seattle Seahawks. I like the LSU running back that they're gonna pick up because Seattle, even though they have no offensive line, they had no running back, like at all. Every running back was always injured or he didn't produce. You can blame that on the O-line. You can blame it on the play calling, whatever you want. But that left Russell Wilson with nothing. Most games he was the leading rusher as a quarterback. So I think adding a running back with a bad O-line will even things out a little bit. And I think the Seattle Seahawks will get back to the playoffs just by adding a running back to their system.
They need offensive alignment. If they don't take a running back, they're taking an offensive alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that's going to be interesting, I was talking about quarterbacks here, is a lot of people think that Kirk Cousins is leaving Washington.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. Say, before draft he says, I'm leaving. You never know what.
There's still a lot of time left.
You could say that, this is obviously hypothetical here, but the Redskins make a trade to the
up.
Jets for Kirk Cousins, and they swap that pick. Then it changes everything.
Well, yeah,
In
that,
all
that'd
reality,
be a
you
good trade too.
They could
Like
even
that.
sit there and hope to
It
God that 4 QBs don't go in the top 6, and then one of them falls to their pick.
At 13.
Yeah, because in all reality, who thinks that the Broncos are going to take a quarterback? You
They
know what I
need
mean?
one.
Like we were saying, the Giants
Trevor Siemian.
might not take a quarterback.
Trevor Siemian's
so
dick.
It's
That's
all,
why I think
all
it's going to be an
yeah.
active draft this
Yeah.
year. It's really weird.
Well, I think something that's really interesting though that not a lot of people think about is that typically one cow can produce 15 to 25 different NFL footballs. Yeah,
That's crazy.
There's mean of
Well, on a different note,
Oh.
I don't think Sam Darnold's going to go to the draft.
Ooh, that is true. People
Here's
do
why.
think that.
Here's why. Because why the fuck would he do that? He knows he's probably going to go to the Browns. I'd stay for another year.
But next
I
year,
would
they're
let
gonna just
Rosen-
bad next
Yeah,
year.
the
But-
Browns are.
but
good.
say like-
but
say
the
like a
Browns
different
have
team
more
tanks
of
next
Josh
year.
Gordon playing. Hopefully he can get him into AEW.
Off that though, Josh
They have
Rosen
Corey
is
Coleman.
Jonathan
Corey
Brown.
Coleman's a great wide
Yeah,
receiver.
that
So they have Corey Coleman. They have
Crap.
the fuck's that guy?
Johnson
Josh
Jr.
Gordon. And if
Tight end.
Duke Johnson Jr. Right.
yeah, they have that Duke Johnson Jr. as a running back. I mean,
Is there a crowd?
if I'm Sam Darnold, I'm saying no to the draft, staying another year, letting Rosen take the L
But
and go to the
Rosen
Browns.
already said if he's going to the Browns, he's
Yes.
not going to the draft.
Well, there's plenty of other quarterbacks that would go.
Ooh, then you just get in the conversation of Baker Mayfield. Look at
Baker
that.
Mayfield could go there. I don't like that.
And
I
he
think he's
can't
going to be
say
just
no.
like Johnny
He
Manziel.
can't say no.
I think he's
I
going to
don't
be
think he's
just
gonna
like
be-
Johnny
no.
Manziel. I think he's going to be a pushover in the NFL.
Hey, his bottom is Johnny Manziel. His top is Drew Brees. I mean, it's a win.
Or Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
People are saying
Johnny
that's
Manziel
why
never
he's
really
so
got to
high.
show us what he had either.
huh?
Johnny Manziel never really got to put his full game on.
He got
I mean,
stuck in Cleveland. That's what happened.
gotta
really think-
stop drinking, Johnny.
But isn't he the bag? Isn't he like statistically the
He
best?
does not have a
Cleveland
drinking
quarterback?
problem. You have a problem with him drinking.
I have no
That's
problem
right.
with people drinking.
I think it's not out of the
Oh,
question to see the Giants take Saquon Barkley either.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's really not.
I also think that's possible.
if they're
the
not
Giants
going
have too many
back.
problems they need to fix.
No, but if they're
Hey,
not
who's
going
gonna run the ball
quarterback,
for him?
why wouldn't they go running back?
Exactly. What else do?
O-line.
I mean,
They could use O-line.
their defensive
but-
backs
O-line.
aren't
But really,
awful.
I guess that
There's
Texas
potential.
tackle. They can take him. That's
Yeah.
the safe
He's
pick.
not
That's the
bad.
safe pick.
I think the fact that they have some no-name running back, Orleans Darkwa, who's shit and just can't rush at all. I think they need a running back. Not as bad as they need a quarterback because Eli Manning's trash.
I agree.
But I think that they could pick up
I think they
Saquon
need a
Barkley
lot.
and be happy with that pick.
I think they need an O-line first. I mean, their O-line is
There's
garbage.
the 25th pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars could be proven. I'm going to call it 2019 Super Bowl champs. I know they think they're going to win it
They're going
this
to be
year.
this year's Super Bowl
But
champs.
I think if the Jacksonville Jaguars take Mason Rudolph out of Oklahoma State, he will be better than Blake Bortles in his first year, and he will lead that team to a Super Bowl.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. What if Eli Manning goes down to Jacksonville?
I did see
Ooh.
that. You know,
Well,
coach, their coaches there.
If I'm Jacksonville's
yeah.
coach, I'm slitting my throat.
Tom Collins.
Tom Coughlin's down there. Why not? Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. I don't like Eli Manning as a quarterback. I mean,
He's
I know
too old. He's
No,
way too
I'm not
old.
gonna say he's too old, but I mean, I know he has some Super Bowls. I get that.
Hey, and he has some Super Bowls over the greatest quarterback of all
With
time.
teams. He has
Yeah.
teams there.
Yeah.
I mean, the
But,
Jaguars have a team.
And I mean, you can't forget the helmet catch. I mean, there's a lot of miracles that got built into those Super Bowl wins. But Eli Manning, I mean, he's honestly declined so bad. I don't think I've seen a less graceful decline in. I don't want to say skill because I mean he's obviously skillful, but just play in general. I
But
mean,
remember, if there's one thing that Manning knows how to do, it is not be that great, decline, and then win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
Peyton
I
Manning's
guess.
Super Bowl was rigged
Yeah,
as
look at-
fuck.
Oh my god.
Well,
We all know
Look
it.
at that Broncos team. though.
You ain't even gonna tell me that old man wins
please
defense.
stop.
No,
If that's not proof,
that was a defensive Super Bowl.
that's proof
Shout out to
defense
the
wins
Jets.
But Eli had
championships.
Couple years ago,
practice
wasn't it?
squad wide receivers at one point this year.
Yeah,
Like
but
they were hurt.
I mean, he had a bad offensive line. He didn't. The wide receiver core was hurt. I
And
mean,
what
there
was
are
their
there are
coach's
excuses
name with
there,
the
but I
ugly
mean, you're
fucking
still
haircut?
throwing interceptions.
What was
like
their
that.
coach's name?
Oh, McAdoo.
McAdoo. With that ugly ass haircut, like what a goof.
You can't win an NFL game with a haircut
Your
like
haircut
that.
slicked back like that.
You need to get rid of Eli Manning. is
Yeah,
what he
I don't.
said.
Eli, there's no future in Eli Manning. I mean, the Giants are just—they're not.
He peaked in high
You
school.
can't, you can't
He
blame
peaked in
Eli
high
Manning.
school.
His
peaked-
entire
he peaked with
wide
2 Super
receiving
Bowls.
core.
That's
That's
what
what
I
got
got.
Yeah, I know, but still, he's still
If you
throwing.
had one of those,
But he's
Miracles.
still throwing
Miracles
those
are the
picks.
only
That's not
reason
on
they
the wide
have.
receiver when you're throwing
but he's
picks.
throwing picks because you said
Because he's
yourself.
under pressure.
Yeah.
I get it. I do. But I mean, still, even last year when he does have the wide receiver core, he still doesn't play well. I mean, granted, the line's awful.
I think he did better without Odell this year.
He had
I
a
don't
great game. I forget. It was really early in the
Wait,
season.
I'm Walker. I hate to cut you off. I'm so sorry. I will let you finish. They did better,
Without Odell.
and with the worst
I think he showed more like spreading the ball out without Odell.
he showed fucking 2 wins, 3.
It's not hard to. Okay, if I know the ball's going to Odell every play, what am I going to key on?
Clam.
But he still gets the ball.
Odell.
He still gets it.
He still gets the
He
ball.
He still gets the ball,
It's
but it
'cause
makes
he's
it
Odell.
makes your game plan
There's not
easier to build.
There's not a wide receiver in the league who is more important to their offense. I don't. Antonio Brown,
Probably not.
Fantastic,
But
Julio
they
Jones,
got Le'Veon Bell.
fantastic.
They got
They
Le'Veon
have
Bell.
other weapons.
They have
like,
Juju
that is-
Smith-Schuster.
But I'm saying Odell.
He's the most
He
important
is the
wide
Giants.
receiver, yeah.
Odell is the Giants.
I think
He's
it's
gonna be the best
easier
most
to build a game plan against a team who focuses on one person, though.
But he gets open. Like he doesn't matter.
Hey, sometimes
he catches.
in football. Sometimes all he needs one.
He's the second best wide receiver in the league in double coverage every game.
All right, we're getting a little off topic here.
We are a little off
We're
topic,
getting a little off topic here.
but still.
That's supposed to be your job to keep us on top.
I like one more thing though. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers, Rashawn Evans, Alabama's
Wrap it up.
linebacker, because we're not sure what
Shazier,
Ryan
yeah.
Shazier injuries. Prayers to you, buddy.
So that could change.
But
Really.
yeah, he could come back and play. But I've heard from my sources that Ryan Shazier's career is over. Even if he can play, he's thinking
For the
he's not
record,
playing.
his sources are the moments on Twitter. You know,
I can't
you know
reveal
how
my
some people
sources.
scroll over and
I
look
can't
at
reveal
them?
my
Well, actually,
sources.
they don't. Yeah, he does. Those are
sources.
his sources.
I
They're
do.
really-
I do
Still more
like.
trustworthy than CNN.
Yeah, some country over in Europe is running out of trash or something, recycling everything he told me the other day.
But Rashawn Evans is a great pickup for the Steelers. Alabama's linebackers are always good in the NFL.
All right, guys, so that's all that we got for you today. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, hit that bell down there on the subscribe button to get notifications for whenever we upload. Comment with your views, maybe arguing with us a little bit. Remember, always have a great day, and don't forget,
Fuck your opinion.
Attaboy, Jay.
You know, I was thinking about